Hi, how you going? My name's James. I'm one of the founders of ChargeDesk, and I'm just going to give you a quick walkthrough today of how ChargeDesk integration works inside Freshdesk. So currently we support Freshdesk using the ChargeDesk extension for Chrome. So once you install the Chrome extension and you connect your payment gateway, you'll be able to get this additional information showing up inside your Freshdesk account. So one of the primary things that we do inside Freshdesk is we show payment information next to support tickets. So we can see here, for example, we've got a support ticket from Josh that sent in. He sent in it fairly recently, and he said he's purchased a compression pack as well as a subscription, and he wants a refund on his compression pack. So normally you'd have to use like a secondary system to manage this. You might have to have access to a secondary payment gateway, and you have to go through some other authentication flow. Whereas what ChargeDesk enables you to do is manage all this information right next to your support tickets. So we can see here we've got this payment section coming up, and this looks just like a typical Freshdesk section. It looks like all your other extensions, so it looks like a native system. And you can see here it's come up and it's matched Josh's payment information with the support ticket. So the way we've done this is we've taken a look at his email address and we've matched it up with the email address and the support ticket. If we don't find an exact match for the email address, we also search from other metrics, including the name and the domain name as well, and sort of a wider match in that sense. We'll let you know if it's not an exact match. A little message will come up here, but we will find any payment information related to the customer immediately. So this is really helpful. It means you don't have to go digging through your systems to find matches for your support tickets. So we can see here we've got a few bits of information showing up. We've got the subscription here that he's created, and we can see this charge here. But he's also got this one-off charge as well for $12, and this is probably what he's talking about for the charge that he wants refunded. So what we can do is we can actually go through and see we've got this little refund button. We'll click on the refund button, asks us if we want to turn to a partial amount, but in this case we want to turn to refund the full $12. Click the refund button, and this will go off, and it's actually performing the refund live on his account. So this will be returned to his account immediately. You can see you've got the status here. You can click on this charge to get more information. You've got the status being refunded, and this is all gone through and completed successfully. In the rare cases, any issues, you'll get some feedback as to what the problem was. If there's some reason why the refund won't go through, you'll know. But 95% of the time, this will just go straight through. And now you can go through and you can actually reply to Josh and you can let him know that the refund's gone through. Alternatively, actually, ChargeDesk does provide a service where we can email your customers when you process refunds through ChargeDesk. This can be quite useful because the refund period varies quite a lot. So depending on the method they're paid through, if they're paid through PayPal or certain credit cards, the refunds can take a lot longer. And so we can actually give an estimate of how long it will appear back in their bank account. This is really useful. It stops sort of follow-up emails, people saying, you know, hey, where's my refund? You know, if it's been a week, we can give them an estimate. Some payment systems take a couple of weeks to go through, so they'll know exactly how long it will take. So in addition to this, you can also manage subscriptions. So you can see he's got this subscription here. We've got this cancel button that we can process if we wanted to cancel it. And we can also create new charges, which I'll go into a little bit later. But most useful in these pages is that you might have Josh's information, but say you're looking for somebody else in his company, or you could put some search information in here. So we search for Ali, and we see Ali's information is coming up here with all his subscriptions and charges. If we click on Ali's name, we can see we've got some additional information here, such as billing and shipping address. This is really useful if you actually are working with physical goods. You can actually then match up their information against any support ticket questions they have. And so this is coming directly from your payment gateway. So if you enter this information when the charges are created in your system, you'll be able to access it inside Freshdesk, and that's really useful for some of our customers. Some other ways you can use this system is the search system. Is you can actually search for the last 4 digits of the credit card. So some companies find this quite useful when people have questions about their card and you can't find their match on the system. So we can see in this case, Josh actually has 444 as his last 4 digits of his credit card. So this is a great way to match up customers against support requests as well. Just some other features. So we also support showing payment information inside the contacts page for Freshdesk. So you can see here Josh's payment information is coming up next to his contacts profile. And this is the same management interface, so you can do all the same things like process refunds or cancel subscriptions. And as I mentioned before, you can actually even create new charges. So in this case, Josh has got a card on file, which means we can actually create a new charge for him. So say we want to to create a $10 charge for, let's say, file compression. We can go through and create the charge, and this will go off and in real time actually charge his card or file through your payment gateway. So that's gone through. You've got immediate feedback. You can see it's gone through his MasterCard, the same last 4 digits of the credit card here. And again, with ChargeDesk, you can actually send receipts notifications to the customers if you want, or your own internal systems may handle it already if they're hooked up to your payment gateway. Or you can, of course, just email them to let them know they've been charged. And so that's it. That's a quick overview of how the ChargeDesk integration works with Freshdesk. We'll be rolling out a bunch of new features shortly. We're looking at adding the ability to create new charges and request payment information for customers. So if you have a sport ticket coming in and you don't have their charge currently, their card currently on file, you can actually request for them to enter it, and that will be entered into your payment gateway, and you can charge them immediately. So that'll be rolling out shortly. But if you've got any other feature requests, feel free to email us. We're available at contact@chargedesk.com. And yeah, we'd love your feedback. Thanks for listening.